What's up, everyone? This is Nate, and I'm going to start a new thing here on the channel where I'm going to be giving out of the theater reviews. Every Thursday night, I go to see a new movie. And this week, the new movie was Cocaine Bear. So this is going to be the first of our sort of theatrical reviews we're going to be having here on the channel. And Cocaine Bear was an interesting one to start with. So first of all, this movie is directed by Elizabeth Banks, who did Charlie's Angels, the remake, and Pitch Perfect movie. I don't know which one of them. And it has a really good cast, actually. O'Shea Jackson Jr. is in here. Keri Russell, Ray Liotta in his final role, and Jesse Tyler Ferguson for Modern Family. A lot of character actors that you've seen in other stuff as well sort of pop up here and there. So anyway, first thing you need to know right off the bat, this will be spoiler free. And this movie is a comedy with a lot of gore. The trailer made it look a little more like, I wouldn't say horror, but I think there's some horror elements I think people might be. There's not really. The movie is pretty much a comedy. It is pretty bloody though. So if you're not into like gore or blood, there's definitely quite a bit of that. As far as is it funny? It is pretty funny. So most of the early reviews for this are really positive. I was expecting, to really enjoy myself. And I would say overall I had a pretty good time with it. I don't know if I agree with most of like the super glowing reviews of it. I will say I think it was a smart move that they play it pretty straightforward in the sense that this is a crazy premise, right? The premise is that there's a bear in the woods, and this guy at the beginning of the movie throws all these bags of cocaine off of an airplane, some land in the woods, and the bear gets into it and starts wreaking havoc. That's like the overall premise. However, within that, there are these little subplots. So you have Keri Russell, her daughter and her friend skip school one day and they want to go on this nature trail. Then you have Ray Liotta, who plays a drug dealer, and it's his bags of cocaine that are lost. So then you have his son and his partner that are basically sent there to look for the drugs. And then you have a third plot where there's a cop who's trying to track down these drugs and solve the case, pretty much. And then within those three stories, the bear that's high on cocaine sort of comes in and out of each plot. So I thought it was pretty good. I think it's pretty funny. I don't think it's amazing. I chuckled a number of times. I think it's well directed. I don't think that's the issue. It definitely seems a little lower budget, but that actually works for this style of movie. It's definitely a B movie. So if you're going in thinking this is going to be like some top tier, movie, I don't think you would because it's called Cocaine Bear. But if you were, it's not. But also, it's not like bottom of the barrel, low rent either. Like it's like got probably a good medium budget, and the bear effects are pretty good most of the time. Sometimes a little cheesy. The gore effects are awesome though. Really good stuff there. The music is really good. Mark Mothersbaugh did the score. This is set in the 80s, so it has that kind of 80s vibe to it. And I thought that was cool. The acting is fun. Everyone's in on the joke. And I think that's where it works good, is that they didn't take it, like they played it straight, but they're not taking it serious at the same time. They know they're in a movie called Cocaine Bear, and they act accordingly. So I thought the acting was good. It fits. Some of the subplots are better than the others. To be honest, the one involving Keri Russell looking for her daughter, that one felt added on to me. I don't know if it was maybe there to like give the audience something to kind of, so it's not all just drug dealers and cops. But honestly, the drug dealers and cop stuff was probably the better storylines to me, because there'll be times where you'll be involved with that, and then all of a sudden it'll cut to Keri Russell like walking through the woods looking for her daughter, and then it'll cut back, and it's like that plot, it doesn't really do much. There's a few comedic moments that come from it, but nothing crazy. I feel like it could have been cut and more time focused on the other ones. That said, the movie's only like 90 minutes, so it moves quick. It's never boring. It was entertaining. I will say it's entertaining, but I don't think this is like an incredible release. It is as stupid as it sounds, but it's mostly done well. So because of that, I'm actually going to give this a 7 out of 10. I do think it's good. I do think it's worth seeing. Would I recommend seeing it in a theater? I saw it in a pretty full theater, and there was laughing, but it wasn't like crazy. I think this is a type of movie you could probably wait to see at home. I know it's Universal, so maybe it'll be on Peacock in a month and a half or something. Definitely fun to watch at home, have some beers or something, you'll have a good laugh, but overall, I wouldn't rush out to the theater to see it. That being said, 7 out of 10, pretty good movie. So if that sounds like a movie you would like to see, go ahead and check it out. If not, maybe wait till Peacock or just skip it altogether. I don't know. But if you enjoyed the video, please make sure you go ahead and drop a like down below. Leave a comment. Did you see this movie? Did you like it? Let us know what you think. And of course, next week, I'll be having a review for Creed 3. So be on the lookout for that. Take it easy.